Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This is Crystal and today I am going to review the Careline Shadow Dreamcatcher palette, and this is actually my first time to try a palette from Careline. Although I've tried a lot of their products before, and I tried a lot of their products like their lip tint and the brow stuff. Their products are actually really good for affordable price. I'm not even going to give you guys a long intro because I don't have enough memory left, so I'm just going to dive into this palette. Still sealed, completely brand new. This one costs 165 pesos. You get 12 shades. These are all of the colors. You get mattes, you get shimmers, and I think it's a pretty cute palette to carry around with you, especially because of the size, and it's slim. And the pans are not too small either. And the colors, I think the colors are so beautiful. It has a mix of nude and more fun colors such as the pink and the purple, so I really can't wait to dive into this palette. And this palette reminds me of an ABH palette. I'm going to attach it on the screen, but I love the layout of this palette because you can use these two as a duo, and this color and this color, and then you can also use this 4 shades here connected to each other are like a mini palette in one. So we have this palette and this one and this color combination. It's just a very easy to use palette. You're not gonna be confused or anything because the layout is so easy. You can use this and this together and this and this. Use this as a transition, and then you have the shimmer that complements this color. Oh wow, that is the matte shade. It looks promising from the first watch. And then this is the other one. Oh my gosh, that is pigmented. I am going to start with this color right here. Yeah, it smells kind of strong. It smells like perfume, and I don't know why, but it's my first time to try a product, an eyeshadow that smells perfumey. So I don't have an eyeshadow primer. I just have like foundation and powder on top of that. Okay. I'm just gonna zoom you guys in more. Okay, there's the first color. It's blending out nicely so far. Okay. I love that it's blending seamlessly, and it's not hard to blend at all. We're gonna move on to the color right beside that. This is slightly darker and slightly warmer. This shade right here. It has a little bit of kickback, but that's totally fine. These are powders, just making the look a little bit warmer, and I'm slowly adding structure to the look. Since this is a darker shade, I'm just focusing it lower than the first shade. Okay. Blending pretty well. Okay, I am going to bring this color here. I think I want to make like a little bit of a crazy look today. Slowly adding layers to make it more intense, but I am also smoking it out here. And I don't usually do this, but I'm going to tell you guys why I'm doing this in a bit. Here. You can also use your fingers to blend the harsh edges. If you don't have a blending brush, fingers work. That's actually very pretty, not gonna lie. Already impressed. So I'm going to take this lighter shade again, and I'm going to slightly apply this here, and it might look messy right now or too warm, but once I put the other shades, it's going to look put together. We're going from light to dark, so this is like the second to the darkest shade. And I'm going to just add crease. All of the shades are blending well with each other. You can tell which color is which, and it doesn't look muddy once you blend it. You're still able to distinguish what color you're applying, because sometimes once you apply a color on top of another color, it just looks like a completely different color, and you just can't distinguish which one's the brown, which one's the mocha color. So this one you can still see the first color I applied, and then the second one, and then the third color I applied, which is nice. Next, I'm going to carve out my crease with concealer. After that, I'm going to apply a shimmery color on top. Okay, so now that we have the concealer on, I think I go ahead and apply the purple first. It's close up first of the shimmers. They have like a chunkier particles as compared to like a normal shimmer eyeshadow. And this is the kind of shimmery eyeshadow that I'm looking for, is when you can see the glitter particles. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna apply the purple here on the outer corner. Oh wow, that definitely showed up. Alright, so this is the shimmer. I'm gonna give you guys a little swatch. Yeah. Okay, purple first. The shimmers are really good as well. They're not the softest, but they are still beautiful, as you can see. Okay. The thing that happens once you start using eyeshadow, like shimmery eyeshadows, is it starts to like get dry, and it makes this weird texture. This happened to me even in my Morphe palettes, or even in my most expensive palettes. This happens. What's important is, even though it starts to look chunky like this, the question is it still going to work as good as when you first swatched it? So let's see. So I'm getting more of this, and yeah, it's still working. The texture, the change of texture didn't even change the quality of the eyeshadow. It's still showing up very well on my eyes, which is great. So there's no need to worry. Currently working on my second eye, and yeah, this is already happening. Not something that really bothers me a lot, but I just want to put it out there so you guys are aware of it. Applying more of the purple. So I'm doing like patting, swiping motions. So I pat first and then I swipe, and that is just going to intensify the shimmers. There you go. This is the purple. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty. Not super intense, but perfect for just like a nice pop of color. Looks like a pink shimmer with gold reflex. So this one is an iridescent pink shade. Beautiful shade. And pop it on my inner corner. I have a feeling this is going to be good. Wow. It's exactly what I expected it to be. Very beautiful, majestic pink. It looks magical on my eyes right now. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it looks so beautiful. You guys have to see this with low light. Hope you can see it. But yeah, there you go. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, this pink is definitely a winner. Like, I can see myself using this palette a lot even now. And I am going to drag this pink a little bit on the inner corner, and that just to merge the purple and the pink together. Wow. Love the pink for the inner corner. Love, 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 love this pink. Next, for my brow bone, I am going to use this lightest one here. And see, this just makes it like an all-over palette. Transition, you have something to deepen up the crease, and as well as a brow bone shade. And you always need a brow bone shade, because this will make your brow bone pop after you applied all of the shadows on your eyes. It's not bad. I think it did a good job at making my brow bone pop even more. And it also cleaned up the extra eyeshadow that was way too high. So as you can see, it looks more even now, and it looks more balanced. And I am going to apply this one right here, and it's like a reddish brown. This is not my favorite type of brown. I prefer a more ashy tone brown, and a lot of palettes have this kind of brown, and yeah, I'm not really a big fan, but it's just my own preference. You guys can totally enjoy that kind of color, but I prefer like a darker brown that doesn't have a lot of red undertone. But we're gonna see, maybe it's gonna work with this look. And I'm right, it actually went on pretty well, and it really complements the colors that I'm working with. So I take back what I said. It really is completely perfect for this palette. Like I said, I don't usually go for colors like this, but it works really well with the purple and the pink. You guys have to see this in real life. It looks like as if I'm using a high-end palette. It looks so good. I'm just going to connect the lower lash line and going to start with the darkest. I'm not gonna go light-handed this time. And I'm just gonna bring this even lower. This shade alone on the lower lash line looks so beautiful. It's so weird because I just said that I'm not into colors like this, but honestly it's not as red as I thought it would be. With my finger, I'm going to take the purple shade again, and I'm just gonna dab some of this on right here just to give a little bit of shimmer. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference, but I can definitely see a little bit of difference in real life. Again, take the pink and then bring it right here. Ooh, chrome. It's kind of dual chrome. Yeah. I'm going to take this warm brown again, and then I am just going to smoke it out even more. And this time I'm bringing it even more lower. This look might be extra for a daily look, but again, I'm not doing a daily look right now. This is like a little bit of like an editorial kind of look. And for the last touch, I'm going to apply this just to darken up the crease even more. Again, back to the orange. Makeup is about layering and playing with the colors, but you have to be able to mix and match the colors really well and do the proper blending, and you are going to be able to create any kind of makeup look that you want. I think that's it for the eyeshadow. I'm just going to apply my eyeliner and lashes, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. If you're gonna ask me, I am very, very, very obsessed with this look. Even now, I really do recommend this. This palette is definitely a 10 out of 10. It's a very beautiful, small, compact palette that you can carry around with you when you travel, or you can use this for retouching if you're at work or if you're at school, and if you have somewhere to go to after that, like a party or a birthday. It's nice to carry this with you. You can use this to like do quick makeup looks. Like I said, this is like a very easy on-the-go palette. You have everything that you need. You have a brow bone color, some transition shades here, and then the brown that I used to darken up the look, so it made the look smoky. Even though it's not black, it still looks like a smoky look, so it's nice that this color is here. Is this bad as compared to an expensive palette? Honestly, no. I think this is even better than a lot of even more expensive eyeshadow palettes. And I don't want to name brands, but there are so many expensive palettes out there, so many expensive brands that have very bad color payoff. For this to have really good quality, good price, and it's very easy to find anywhere. I think this is a really good find, and what more can you ask for? Do I recommend this palette? Definitely yes, and I can't wait to try their other palettes from the same line. Again, this is the Dreamcatcher. They have 4 other colors as well. I'm not really sure, but I really am so impressed with this one. If you guys are just looking for a very affordable palette that really works, here. Look nowhere else. Another good thing about this palette is, like I said, it's an all-over palette, so I can see myself using this as a setting powder for my concealer, and then if I don't have any blush with me, I can definitely go ahead and use this one as a blush, like a warm burnt orange color as a blush. So you can use 2 of the shades here as a highlighter. This pink will look beautiful on bronze skin as a highlighter, and this champagne color right here, oh my gosh, why not let's just go ahead and do it. So I'm gonna grab this pink. I'm gonna show you guys the beauty of this color. See, I'm gonna get some more. Wow, that's just a very beautiful pink highlighter. See what I'm talking about? I love colors like this that you can use for your eyes, for your cheeks, and wow, so pretty. Look at that. And show you guys the other one, the champagne color right here, which this color I haven't used yet, this one. I'm also gonna apply this as a highlight on the other side, just very lightly. I don't want to over highlight now since I have oily skin. Yeah, definitely works as a highlight. This looks like an ABH highlight. I'm sure this is going to be blinding if you layer it, but since I'm going for like a soft glow, you can definitely achieve that with this palette. I'm using this light shade to set my concealer. That worked really well. It didn't cake up or anything. And sometimes I like putting like a light shade on my inner corner to highlight and on my chin, and that really works. And then, like I said, if you don't have a blush, I'm gonna show you guys how to use this as a blush as well. Take this color here, and I am going to just make sure to only take that color. So I have this much on my brush, and as you can see, even on the camera it looks orange, so I'm just gonna apply that on my cheeks. See, it's working pretty well. Just make sure you get only that color. I already have a blush, but I mean, you can see that if you don't have a blush with you, you can totally use this. Can you see that? So if you applied, let's say you applied a blush that's too pink, this is definitely going to like balance the color and make it warmer for your skin tone. So this palette is so good for everything. I use it for my eyes, I use it to highlight, I use it to retouch my under eyes. I'm using it now as a blush, so I'm very happy with this palette. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post a new video, and I'll see you guys again next time.